Here's something you may have forgotten in your spring cleaning. That's just what you need, something else on your list. But think about your roof. Yeah, your dirty, aging roof may not need to be replaced. It might just need to be renewed. Ken Wilson is here to explain. Ken is the owner of Pristine Clean. Ken, thanks for being back on Good Company.
Hey, thanks so much for having me, Joe.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about roofs here. You know, all these things, the aging, the dirty thing on top of our house may not necessarily need to be ripped off and completely replaced.
Yeah, that's exciting because, you know, people don't really know what to do with their roof. They see it, it's old, maybe 15 years, 20 years old, and they think, oh, I got to replace it. Well, not so fast. There are other options, and the Pristine Roof Renew is one of those options that can, you know, breathe new life into your shingles and make you not have to spend all that money on a new roof.
I'm going to have 2 words for you right now. You ready?
Yeah.
Prove it.
Prove it.
And you did.
I did, yeah.
To your own roof.
Yeah, so I'm one of those guys, I'm not gonna do something if I'm not passionate about it, if I don't believe in it. So my roof was, I think, about 15, 16 years old.
Okay.
So I said, all right, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna put the stuff on it and see if it works. And we did an application at my house, my old house, and I was absolutely blown away. Right. Not only did it look awesome, but the shingles were kind of brittle and dry, they were malleable, right? They were really nice and flexible, and the roof grit that would come off, because I used to put Christmas lights up, so I'd go on my roof and put them, they were set, you know, they stayed put, basically.
Yeah.
And so to me, that was like super impressive, like, oh wow, I was actually thinking about replacing my roof, but I didn't. So
see,
yeah, so I was a believer by, you know, doing it myself.
Well, and that's great, and that's the kind of business you run too. You're not going to do a new technique unless you know it's proven effective.
Always got to prove it. So
how does it work?
How does it work? So it's a soy oil. It's organic. You know, it's safe for, you know, pets, your property, plants, anything like that. And what it is, it's a soy oil that you spray into. It's like it's an asphalt rejuvenator ultimately.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And so it's just bringing those oils that have been lost through weathering, through UV rays, all that stuff. It brings it back into the shingle and just makes it kind of the performance that like brand new shingle would be.
Okay, so you know we're watching the process right here. How long does that take as far as the rejuvenation?
1 to 2 hours to do a whole roof.
What a difference.
Yeah, and that's not photoshopped either.
Yeah.
So so we do the service, and then within you know minutes of doing the service, you get that instant gratification, that curb appeal kind of pop. But ultimately, it's what the shingle, how it performs, that's a big deal for us, because you don't have to replace the roof.
We're talking years of baking, you know, with that sun
absolutely.
and just wear and tear, and you get many more years back.
That's right. You ever see your grill cover? You know, it's got a nice, you know, black cover to it, a color to it, and then, you know, 6 months later it's gray, or it's really it's the UV rays really break stuff down. It really breaks the shingles down, and beyond that, shingles aren't made the way they used to be. There's a lot less petroleum in them. There's much more fillers and all that kind of stuff. So you've got to infuse different types of protectants or sealants. And so the Pristine Roof Renew really does that. It puts those oils back into the roof to make it like it was new.
You said put those oils back in the roof. You're also putting money back in your wallet, because
that's right.
It's crazy expensive.
Fraction of the cost. Yeah, about
to replace. Let me finish. It's crazy expensive to replace a roof.
Oh yeah.
But in this case, you can save a whole lot of money.
Yeah, about 1/10 of the cost to do the Pristine Roof Renew versus getting a new roof.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a lot less junk that's in the landfills. That you know, you get to you push that off for maybe, you know, 15 years down the road.
No, but that's true. I mean, that's really, it's, you know, it's greener, if you will.
It really is.
Yeah. So, all right, well, and this is happening, and you say the business is great because people are really noticing a difference, and I'm sure neighbors are saying, how did you do what you did?
That's right. Yeah, well, I mean, coming out of the pandemic and the economy's not as hot as we all want it to be, this is a great way for a homeowner to be able to build value back into their house without spending a ton of money.
Well,
and right now, that's a great thing to do.
Perfect timing, Ken.
Yep.
All right, Pristine Renew, right?
The Pristine Roof Renew.
Pristine Roof Renew. Easy for me to say, all right? But easy for you to get in touch. PristineClean.com. It's as simple as that. Or you can also call 440-664-2109. All right, Ken, as always, thanks for being with us.
Thanks so much.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more of Good Company.
This segment of Good Company was sponsored by Pristine Clean Power Washing.